Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Tech back in the video today. And today, the Buffalo Bills beat the Las Vegas Raiders 38-10. And with this win for the Bills and this loss for the Raiders, both teams are 1-1 as the Bills crushed the Raiders 38-10. This was a little bit of a close first half. The Raiders were, they scored the first touchdown of the ball game. They're up 7-0, and then I think you saw them kick a field goal. Eventually, it was a 4-point game, 10-14, and the Bills were up 11 going into halftime. But then the Bills just went away with this ball game in the second half, outscoring the Raiders 17-0 in the second half. Not a good performance for Raiders on offense today. Jimmy Garoppolo, not as good as he was in Week 1. Davante Adams had a good day for the Raiders, but also is hurt on concussion protocol. God damn, it feels like there was a lot of players getting hurt today. Going on the concussion protocol. The biggest one was Anthony Richardson. Now Davante Adams. There's so many players. I mean, there was just one game. I was watching the Texans-Colts game. I'm a Texans fan. There was 3 players on both the Colts and the Texans that left the game with, on potential concussion protocol. A lot of concussion players getting concussions today. The amount of alerts I got today from Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport saying this player's on concussion protocol has been ridiculous. But let's go over the scoring summary. So the first quarter, you had to score in every single quarter. First quarter, 2 touchdowns. Davante Adams with a 16-yard touchdown reception from Jimmy Garoppolo. It's 7-0. That is the first touchdown connection between Jimmy Garoppolo and Davante Adams. His first touchdown of 2023. Then a 4-yard touchdown run for Latavius Murray for the Bills, and it's tied up at 7. Then Josh Allen throws his first of 3 touchdown passes, 2-yard touchdown passes, tight end Dawson Knox. It's 14-7. Then the Raiders scored their final point to the ball game with a 47-yard field goal by Daniel Carlson. It's 14-10. And then Josh Allen, 11-yard touchdown pass to Khalil Shakir, and it's 21-10. Then that's 21-10. Then that's going into halftime. Then to start the third quarter, 6 minutes remaining, Josh Allen throws a 2-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. It's 28-10. Then a 29-yard field goal by Tyler Bass. It's 31-10. And then a Damian Harris 1-yard touchdown run, his first touchdown as a Bill. That's the final score, 38-10. Then let's go over the stats for the game leaders. Jimmy Garoppolo, 16 for 24, 185 passing yards with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Josh Allen, 31 for 37. Great bounce back by Josh Allen, 275 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns. The Raiders' leader in rushing yards was running back Trey Tucker, who was a 3rd-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Josh Jacobs had a bad day with 9 carries for -2 yards. I think he might have got hurt in this game as well. And Zamir White had 4 carries for 22 yards. And then James Cook, the leader for the Bills in rushing yards, had 17 carries for 123 rushing yards, while the leader in receiving for the Raiders was Davante Adams, of course, with 6 receptions for 84 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Keep in mind, Jacoby Myers was out of this ball game for the Raiders. Then leader in receiving yards for the Bills was Gabe Davis with 6 receptions for 92 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Some other stats, Stephon Diggs, 7 receptions for 66 receiving yards. And Dalton Kincaid, the rookie, had 5 receptions for 43 receiving yards. For the Raiders, Josh Jacobs had 5 receptions for 51 receiving yards, while Austin Hooper had 2 receptions for 20 receiving yards, and Hunter Renfrow had 1 reception for 23 receiving yards. So that was really it for this game. Great win for the Bills. Great bounce back after losing Monday Night Football last week. Last Monday against the Jets, 22-16. Allen threw 3 interceptions, but Allen bounces back with 3 passing touchdowns and no interceptions thrown. So great performance for the Buffalo Bills today. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Your thoughts on the game, and peace out.